everyone, welcome to April. What a crazy spring this has been. We're going to get into more of the details of what's happening on the trips on next month's newsletter. But for now, we're staying the course, and as soon as it's safe to travel, we're going to be running tours. In the meantime, for this newsletter, I thought what we'll do is we would check in with all of the staff around the world and let you know what they're doing to get themselves through this isolation time. So we're going to first head up to Williams Lake, British Columbia, where John Welburn is. We're going to zip over to South Africa and check in with Danise and Mike. Finish up with Piet in Los Angeles. And then finally, we'll wrap up with what we're doing here in Summerland, British Columbia. Take it away, John.
Yeah, so here we are, day who knows what of quarantine Welburn residence, which is otherwise known as Welburnistan, as my junk collector buddies once called it. Yeah, I guess we're quarantined, but you know, we got quite a lot of stuff to catch up on around here. As you can see, we got some serious piles of stuff everywhere, which I am proud to say that I've collected over all these years for these times. So that's a definite bonus of being a hoarder junk collector guy, because I'm using up everything. I made some crazy stuff here with some of the stuff that was laying around the back 40 here. Yeah, so Roy's got his jump going here to isolation rocket here. So luckily we live on the trailhead of about, oh god, probably thousands of kilometers of trails. How's your time at home been? There, no school and everything.
Awesome.
Yeah, you don't mind it, eh?
Yeah.
That's not so bad. This is our winter project. Doing all the drywall in here. We're gonna move in here pretty soon. This is our lane house, aka house in the back 40 that came with the place, which I fired up again here. It was been abandoned for years. And I took out a wall and put in some big fir beams in the middle and expanded the place, and got a little office going there. Bathroom and Roy and Teo's room. Me and Mummy's room, which will pretty much turn into Mummy and the kids' room. Doing that all into a wood stove backdrop, which would be pretty cool. And working on a concrete countertop there. This neat wall that was actually part of the house originally, and I just peeled off the ugly siding, and it's going to be a feature wall, which is kind of cool, little fur shiplap. So yeah, it's business as usual around the Welburnistan here. Yeah, hope everyone's doing good and getting ready for the next riding season, because we're going to be riding soon. I can feel it in my bones. We'll get ourselves all disease-free countries, continents, worlds, get some vaccinations and whatever we need, and get back on those steeds. Stay safe, everybody. Out.
Hi everyone, I'm Danise from Renedian Adventures in Cape Town. We're halfway through the lockdown here in South Africa, and it's extremely quiet, so that gives me time to work on my 21-22 bookings. To relax, I like looking at the travel photography websites, and every now and then the Food Network channel. Wherever you are in the world, we hope you're keeping safe and healthy.
Hi everybody, my name is Mike Higgs. I'm here in my regular office. The only difference is that my office is parked in my driveway at home and not out on tour, doing backup for motorcycle tours for Renedian Adventures. Yeah, we're under lockdown at the moment here in South Africa. There's no sale of alcohol and cigarettes. The second one doesn't bother me, but wouldn't mind having a beer or two, as some of you might know. Yeah, so I've been keeping busy with watching Netflix and just reading up about the wonderful areas that we travel through. And yeah, getting ready for the next tour. Hopefully it'll be soon. Yeah, thanks.
Hi guys, Rob House from South Africa here. We are something like 2 weeks into our quarantine period over here, and it's going okay. It's all good. Cape Town's very quiet. But if you're anything like me, there's only so much polishing of the lids you can do, and you want to start planning. So use this time, if you're thinking about coming to Africa, to do a bit of prior planning. There's a really useful resource I'll tell you about. It's the South African National Parks Board website. South Africa has 20 national parks, each one a brilliant biome on its own. and they're all held together in one resource. So if you go to sanparks.coza, so that's san, S-A-N, parks.co.za, scroll down on the homepage and you'll find a resource there that'll take you to all of their webcams. Brilliant place to go and look and spot some wildlife that I hope you'll see when you come down here. So that's something to do in this quiet time. Be safe, lock down as best you can. Keep that meter between you and the next person. It's about a lion's length, I believe, so I've been told. Clearly don't get that close to a lion. And the other bit of advice is, if you're going on a bushwalk, make sure that your guide knows how to whisper. Hope to see you guys down here sometime soon. Cheers now. Bye.
Greetings from Santa Clarita here in Southern California. This is the town where I live with my wife Brenda and little Jack Russell Rambo. Santa Clarita is a small town just north of LA. It's still in LA County, so we can probably say that we're from LA, although of course I'm originally from South Africa. Crazy how the world has changed in less than 3 months. You know, every morning when I wake up, I just can't believe where we find ourselves in currently. Anyhow, you know, there's a lot to be positive for. Of course, we're disappointed. I had to cut short a tour that we just started in Cape Town a few weeks ago. That was the first Cape Town to Victoria Falls fully paved route, which runs up the eastern coast of South Africa and then goes through 6 southern African countries. We visit Lesotho, Mozambique, Eswatini, or previously known as Swaziland, then into Botswana and up north where we end in beautiful Victoria Falls. So anyway, we had to cut that tour short within 3 days of starting it. We were at the southern tip of Africa at Cape Agulhas, where we stay at a hotel in Honeston, and literally within a few days everyone on tour decided to find a flight back home. That was following the level 4 travel restriction that was imposed by the US State Department, and fortunately everyone made it home. There was one gentleman who was actually caught with no flights because of the lockdown in South Africa, and he texted me a few days ago saying he made it safely to Canada as well. So we're definitely keeping positive. It's so awesome to be able to catch up with a lot of things that we normally can't do if we're away from home, and now, you know, you're able to take the dog for multiple walks a day. You can go for runs and hikes and ride my mountain bike, and of course my wife is working from home. She's working in the cruise ship industry on the medical side, so can't believe what's going on in that section. Everyone's got their problems, but it's awesome to be able to be working with her from home. And go and have a look on our website. Start dreaming again. I'm very, very sure that shortly we'll be back on the bike, and looking forward to catch up with you on tour again, wherever that may be, one of our exotic destinations in Africa, Mongolia, South America, or Canada. Looking forward to catch up with you.
Okay, thanks, Pete. Keep him busy, I can see. So up here in southern British Columbia, we're about an hour from the US border. Spring is coming in. The apple orchard is just starting to bloom. We've got an owl in the tree above us, which is keeping us awake at night, which is lovely to hear. And everything is generally turning green, which is nice to see. For us, since we're not on tour, I'm having a lot of time available to go through the bookings and the programs for 2021 and 2022 with Danise, and generally getting all the tours ready so that when we're able to fly, we're going to hit the ground running. It's nice to have you all along with us. The time here at home, I spent 5 months on the road last year, so I'm actually very much enjoying my time here, spending it baking bread in the kitchen and generally keeping out of trouble. My wife Colette, how are you keeping busy?
Well, it's been great. It's summer and we've been playing and working in the garden quite a lot. Taking the boys for biking, and then a new adventure I'm on is homeschooling, so it's been a real fun adventure, and I must say I've got 2 great students, so it hasn't been that hard.
Okay, Jacques, we've had 1 week of no school. How do you like being at home with Mom?
Yay!
Why do you like it?
Because I love her.
That is a great answer. And your last question is, what is your favorite Hot Wheels car at the moment? What is it?
I have other favorites favorites, but this is one of them. 2015 Ford Mustang GT convertible,
Why do you love it?
because it has cool rims.
It does have cool rims. Okay, Francois? Francois? What is your favorite car? Say it loud.
Firebird!
And why do you like the Firebird?
Because he won. So in the old times, the Bugattis wasn't made. These were made.
Oh?
They were the fastest cars.
Well, there you go. That is the update from us. We hope you guys are staying safe, staying healthy, and washing your hands wherever you are. We look forward to traveling this beautiful earth with you whenever it is safe to do so. But until then, you can safely isolate and stay home and pore over maps with a pot of tea. That is always a good thing to do these times of day. We will see you next month with more updates. Bye for now.